Good day, everybody. I hope that you are well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today, we'll be doing our grade 5 English lesson on possessive nouns. And before we start, you're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of language arts, grade 5, and then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of possessive nouns. All right. So our chapter is possessive nouns. Our subject is English language arts, grade 5, and the lessons that we are going to be focusing on is to identify plurals, singular possessives, as well as plural possessives. All right. So we're doing possessive nouns, eh? So we're doing possessive nouns, and we said that we will be identifying plurals. And remember, plurals is more than one, right? Or referring to anything that is more than one, right? Um, and then we're going to select the singular possessives, right? And plural possessives, and we're going to find out what possessive nouns are, right? Whether it is singular possessives or plural possessives. All right. So possessive nouns, right? A possessive noun, it shows who or what owns something or who or what has something, right? And when a noun is singular, we basically just add an apostrophe as well as an S to form the singular possessive noun. For example, if we want to make mention of the glove that belongs to Matt, right? Matt is Matt, like short for Matthew. Then we can say it is Matt's glove, right? And when we say Matt's glove, then it means that we are saying Matt, that is Matt's name. But now we add saying Matt's glove, we put the apostrophe as well as the S. So it's Matt's glove, right? And that is our singular possessive. It refers to the gloves that belongs to Matt. It's Matt's glove. It's he has it. He owns it. It belongs to him. Or if we say the bird, and then we say the bird's wings. All right. So once again, a possessive noun, it shows who or what owns something or who has something. Or we can even say what belongs to someone, right? And then we basically have singular possessives and we have plural possessives. And we said with a singular possessive noun, right? We add an apostrophe as well as an s to form the singular possessive noun. And we made an example of Matt's glove. Or if we are talking about the wings of the bird, then we can say the bird's wings. It belongs to the bird. It's not your wing, it's not our wing, it's the bird's wing. Maybe the bird's wing is hurt, right? Or something. And then when a noun is plural, so when a noun is plural, right? And remember, plural refers to more than one person, more than one place, more than one thing that we are referring to, right? So when a noun is plural and the noun it ends in s, for example, boys or schools, right? Then all we do is we just add an apostrophe at the end of that word to form the possessive noun. So we don't say an apostrophe and s, we're just going to add the apostrophe because the word already ends with an s. So if we want to make mention of the boys, it refers to more than one boy. So the boys, right, that goes on a camp. And then we can say it is the boys' camp. And we only add the apostrophe to that word to show that it is the boys that is going. The camp, they are basically the ones on the camp, or they are the ones that is organizing the camp, right? And then the schools. Schools refers to more than one school, right? So if we are maybe talking about schools that is competing against one another, and we want to talk about their teams, right? Then schools, we're gonna put an apostrophe only at the end of schools to show that we are putting possessive, we are showing the position, right, or possessive noun when it comes to more than one school. So the teams of the school, it belongs to, let's say the different teams belongs to the different schools. That is what we mean. All right. So once again, when a noun is plural and the noun ends with an S, then all we do is we just add an apostrophe to form the plural noun. And we made an example of the boys, right? There we have boys. Boys, they already end with an S. So which means that if we want to say the boys is camps, the boys is shoes, the boys is ball, then we're going to add the apostrophe at the end of that word to show the position, right? Or to show the possessive noun. And then when a noun is plural and it does not end with an S, right? Then we need to add an apostrophe as well as an S to show the plural possessive. There we have an example, which is the children. So if we want to talk about the children that is playing and the children's toys are laying all over the place, then we're going to say the children's toys are laying all over the place. But children's, and we put the apostrophe as well as the S for children's. And then also, if we are talking about the mouse, right? But mice in general, because we're referring to the plural of mouse, which is mice, right? And we're making mention of the tails. Maybe the tails are injured, or the tails are long, or they have pink tails, right? Then we say the mices, and we put the apostrophe in the S there, their tails are pink. So the mice's tails are pink, right? So when we show possession, right, or to show a possessive noun, then it means that we need to put an apostrophe and an S because we are now putting emphasis on the person who owns something or who has something, right? So it is the person or the thing that is owning something or who has something, and then we put the and to show the possessive noun, we need to add an apostrophe, or we just add an apostrophe as well as an is. And that basically shows the position possessive noun. And then we also just have plural, right? If we just have a plural noun without a possessive noun, right? We just have a plural noun. Then it means that we have a plural noun which shows, right, something that is more than one, or that's referring to anything that is more than one. It can be more than one person, more than one place, thing, or even animal, right? So sometimes when it comes to plural nouns, we sometimes just add an S to show that it is more than one. And plural nouns is not the same as possessive nouns. Because with plural nouns, it just shows that there's more than one person, place, or thing. Whereas a possessive noun, it shows, if we say plural possessive nouns, then it shows the more than one person, place, or thing that owns something or that has something. And that is the difference. And when it comes to plural noun and plural possessive nouns, right? And then we see that with plural possessive nouns, the noun we need to put the apostrophe and the s there to show the or to show that that person or thing has something or owns something, right? Whereas with plural nouns, we don't do that. All right. All right. So now we need to say what is the underlying word. We need to say if it is either a singular possessive noun, if it is a plural noun, or if it is a plural possessive noun. And remember, we said that if it is a possessive noun, right, then a possessive noun, whether it is singular possessive or plural possessive, right, a possessive noun shows who or what owns something or has something, and a possessive noun, right, whether singular or plural, right, we need to add an apostrophe, or we add an apostrophe as well as an S to show the singular possessive noun or the plural possessive noun, right? All right, so we're going to the first one. The first one says the anchor's weight kept the ship from floating away, right? The anchor, referring to one anchor. So the anchor's weight kept the ship from floating away. We need to say if it's a singular possessive noun, a plural possessive noun, or a plural noun. All right. Yes. And if we were to select or say what the underlined word is, and then we can say, yes, it is a singular. So, especially anchors, right? It is a singular possessive noun, right? It is a singular possessive noun, right? Because anchor, right, a boat, depending on how big the ship is or boat is, like they say, how big the ship is, it has one anchor. So that weight of that anchor, right, it basically kept the ship from floating away. It refers to one anchor, right? So singular possessive noun is correct. So well done. All right. What is the underlined word? It says seals. Seals' blubber keeps them warm in the winter. Seals' blubber keeps them warm in the winter. Is that a singular possessive noun, a plural possessive noun, or is it a plural noun? Seals. Seals' blubber keeps them warm in the winter. So the seals' blubber keeps them warm in the winter. Is it a singular possessive noun, plural possessive noun, or just a plural noun? All right. So we're going to say a seals. Remember we said with a plural possessive noun, right? If the word ends with an S, all we do is we add an apostrophe, right? To show, let's say, still the possessive noun, right? Because it's already an S, or the word is already ending with an S. So all we do is we add an apostrophe at the end. So it's a seals, it seals us, blubber. So this is, yes, like you said, it is a plural possessive noun. So this is a plural possessive noun. So great job. Great job. Well done. Right? It's a plural possessive noun. And as you've seen, right, seals, it refers to more than one seals. So that's a plural possessive noun, right? So well done. All right. So now we're going on to the next one. What is the underlined word? The underlined word. It was a mystery when all the sheriff's badges disappeared. It was a mystery when all the sheriff's badges disappeared. It's referring to more than one sheriff. Is it a singular possessive noun, a plural possessive noun or is the plural noun? So sheriffs. All right, and if we also look at that word sheriffs, right, we are referring to more than one sheriff. So if we're referring to more than one sheriff, then we're saying sheriffs, right? So sheriffs, because we're referring to more than one sheriff. But if we want to show the position, right, then we say the sheriff's badges, which refers to more than one sheriff's badge disappeared. And if we were to choose the correct pronoun, right, or noun, sorry, and then we're going to say it is a plural possessive noun because that is plural. So plural possessive. So it's a plural possessive noun, right? And like I said, there's a difference between a plural possessive noun and a plural noun. All right. And that is correct. So well done. All right, so before we go on to our test, right, we see that when it comes to possessive nouns, right, we need to be able to write singular possessives, plural possessive nouns, right, as well as a difference of a plural noun, right? And we see the possessive noun, it shows how, it shows who, sorry, or what owns something or has something. So if a pen belongs to Adam, right? So if the pen belongs to Adam, right? And then we can say it is Adam's pen. Adam's an apostrophe S pen. Because it belongs to Adam, right? If the ball belongs to Ben, right? And then we're gonna say it is Ben's ball, right? And that is a singular possessive noun. But now if we're referring to more than one person, right? So if we're referring to more than one person and we're not saying the girls, right? The girls, which we refer to more than one girls, the girls with an S, right? So if we say the girls' dolls, right? Then we need to only put an apostrophe there after the S of the girls to show the singular possessive noun or to at least show the possessive noun. So it's the girls' dolls, right? So unless the whole wording changes, right, and it does not end with an S, then we put again an apostrophe and an S. But in this case, the noun is, it ends with an S, so we just had to add an apostrophe, not an S afterwards, right? All right. Let us go to our test. We need to identify plurals, which is a singular possessives and plural possessives, right? What is the underlined word? All right. So, what is the underlined word? It says our parents insisted that we never talk to strangers. Strangers. Is that a plural noun or is it a plural possessive noun? Strangers. So, we're now going to select if it's a plural noun or if it's a plural possessive noun. And remember, we said that with plural nouns, right, it's just referring to something that is more than one. It's like more than one person, animal, place, or thing. But a plural possessive noun, right, it shows who or what more than one person owning something or more than one person that has something, right? All right. And if we choose the correct one, yes, we will say this is a plural noun because strangers that ends with an S, right? It just shows that we're referring to more than one stranger. And well done, that is a plural noun. Yes. So well done. Plural is great. So now we're going on to the next one. It says the government has made many improvements to school. Improvements to school. Is this a plural noun or is it a singular possessive noun? Improvements. The government has made many improvements to the schools. So, improvements, is that a plural noun or a plural possessive noun? All right. And if we choose the correct underlined word, which is the government has made many improvements to the schools, so improvements, right? Then we can say it is, yes, it is a plural noun, right? It is a plural noun again. So well done. Plural is correct because it's only referring to more than one of something, but it's not showing anyone or anything that owns something or that has something, right? The earthquake's effects were felt for miles. The earthquake's effects were felt for miles. All right. Yes. So this is, if we look at the earthquakes effects were felt for miles, right? We need to say if it's a singular possessive noun, or we need to say if it's a plural noun. All right, so earthquakes, it refers to a singular possessive nouns. Yes. So well done. Singular possessive noun is correct. All right. So now we're going on to the next one. It says, those old newspapers should go in the recycling bin. Those old newspapers should go into the recycling bin. All right. So we said that newspapers, it's like you say, newspapers, nobody owns, it's not like we're saying that you're owning the newspaper or the newspaper is being owned by something, right? All we're saying is that the old newspapers, which refers to more than one newspaper, should go in recycling. So yes, it's like you say, it is a plural noun. So well done. It refers to more than one newspaper, right? It's not, doesn't show a newspaper owning something, right? All right. So the anchor's weight kept the ship from floating away. I think yeah, they're giving us the one again. It's this. It's the we are giving this for the second time. I think it's probably to test us to see if we, are focused. So the anchor's weight kept the ship from floating away. All right. So we say the anchor's weight keep the ship from the ship from floating away, and we can say it is a singular possessive noun. Sorry, I said a wrong word. Yes, this is from the previous example exactly. So well done. Well done. Let's go on to the next one. It says, Mrs. Hickman was grateful for the guests' good manners. So we need to say what does the underlined word mean, right? So in this case, it is guests, apostrophe and is guests. So Mrs. Hickman was grateful for the guests' good manners. All right. And if we choose our what word is underlined, then we can say it is a singular possessive noun. So well done. Well done. All right, let's go on to the next one. We have enough pedals for everyone to kayak. We have enough pedals for everyone to kayak. You need to say if this is a plural possessive noun. So we have enough pedals for everyone to kayak. You need to say if it's a plural possessive noun or a plural noun. And if we pedals, right? Pedals, we need to say if it's a plural noun or if it's a plural possessive noun. All right. So we can say that we have enough pedals for everyone to kayak. And we will say that that is a plural noun because it only refers to more than one pedals. So pedals for everyone to kayak. It refers to more than one. It doesn't say specifically that they own something, right? Or they have something or it belongs to them. It just refers to more than one kayak, right? They do not own something, that is correct, which means that it is a plural noun. It only refers to more than one. All right. Shares. If we are making mention of the shares badges, I think this is also one of the words that, or yeah, one of the words or activities that is being repeated, right? Yes, it's the same sentence. I think this one is also being repeated. So, which means that this is then a plural possessive noun because now it is being repeated. But well done. All right, hundreds of acorns right, or acorns fall from the tree in my backyard. So, hundreds of acorns fall from the tree in my backyard. All right. So hundreds of acorns fall from the tree in my backyard. We need to say if it's a plural possessive noun or if it's just a plural noun. So acorns, right? So which means that acorns, it doesn't show anything about owning something, ownership, something that belongs to them or someone else, right? So we can just say that this is more than one, not just one acorn, but more than one acorns that is falling from the tree in my backyard. All right, let's do the last one. Right, we're gonna do the last one. What is the underlined word, right? In the movie, the little boy found a wizard's wand, right? So the wizard's wand. So this belongs to the wizard. So the wizard's wand. Do we say it is a singular possessive noun or do we say it is a plural noun? All right. So wizard's wand, right? Which means that this wand belongs to the wizard, right? So in the movie, the little boy found a wizard's wand, a wand that belongs to a wizard. So we can say this is a singular possessive noun. Yes, exactly. And it makes you think of Harry Potter with the wand, right? So well done. It's good that, certain activities make you think of, something that you've seen already or that you've watched because then next time when the same question is being asked, then you'll know how to respond to it, right? Or answer it because it's going to be something that you know, right? It's the same like studying or doing something that you love, right? You will find the joy in it. But if you don't like something, and then it's going to be very hard for you to switch on to like something or to remember it, right? All right. So that is now the end. We're going to stop just there, right, on possessive nouns. So this is now the end of our lesson on possessive nouns. So we said it's a possessive nouns, right? It shows either someone or something that owns something or has something, right? And with possessive nouns, we have singular possessive nouns and we have plural possessive nouns. With possessive nouns, we add, or let's say with singular possessive nouns, we add an apostrophe and an S to show either someone or something owns something or has something. And then we also, with a plural possessive, we only add an apostrophe, right? Only the apostrophe, no S, because with a plural possessive noun, it already, let's say, ends, for example, with an S. All right, so this is now the end of our lesson on possessive nouns. Thank you very much for interacting. You should have a good weekend further. Goodbye. All right, so now that is the end of our lesson. Goodbye, guys, and have a good weekend.